Well, hi everybody. Good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Thursday morning. It is shortly after 7 o'clock. We have a cold front entering the picture in the northwest part of the state here. It's from north central Nebraska to just about the Ogallala area and through the Panhandle right in here. That's our cold front. Out ahead of it, partly to mostly cloudy skies, somewhat breezy winds. The winds do die down near that front. So while it's starting off breezy this morning, many of us will see those winds die down. It's going to be another hot one though for today, despite a few more clouds around. We just don't have as far to go today because it's a warmer start to our morning out there, but we are going to be pretty toasty later on today. By 5 o'clock, the cold front's going to be from about Sioux City to just northwest of the Tri-Cities to McCook. Behind that front, cooler here, still pretty toasty for most of us. Late this afternoon, we could start to see showers and thunderstorms, but we're more likely to see some of those showers and thunderstorms as we push into the evening and overnight hours. We could see some severe weather with this as well. Not expecting tons of severe weather, but some severe weather will be possible. Hopefully some pockets of heavier rainfall. Some of this will continue into the late night hours, although we'll probably see this weaken a little bit as the night goes on. And by tomorrow morning, I still think we could see some lingering showers and storms in the area. This particular model mostly has it in the southeast, but there are a few models that even linger this around the Tri-Cities tomorrow morning. So we'll keep a chance going tomorrow morning, less of a chance though as the day goes on. Should be a cooler, more comfortable day for your Friday, partly cloudy skies. Then here comes our next round of showers and thunderstorms developing out west, then pushing eastward through the evening and overnight hours. Hopefully maybe some more beneficial rain, not as much of a severe weather threat. But it'd be nice to get more rains in the area. And this is the good news is we are going to see almost nightly chances of thunderstorms in our forecast as we look at the week ahead. This is a very typical summertime pattern. Usually what happens is storms develop to our west in the higher elevations and then push east overnight. We're likely to see those chances almost every single night of the forecast. And bad news is we'll start to heat things back up eventually here, but hopefully we can pick up on some much needed rainfall. Well, there is a chance of some severe weather later today, more so this evening and overnight tonight. The Storm Prediction Center has our area in a marginal risk of severe storms. The main threat with this is going to be damaging wind gusts. We could see some downburst winds, and the main reason why is because if the dew points are a little bit lower today. They're a little bit lower this morning. They're mainly in the 50s. I'll show you that real quick here. This is your current dew points as of the time of this recording at 7:10 this morning. Dew points are in the 50s, and typically you get those big time thunderstorms. You have dew points in the 60s and 70s, a lot of juicy air, but the air is not overly juicy, and so you get a big difference between the hot temperatures and the lower dew point, and you still get thunderstorms that develop. Well, sometimes you can get really strong downburst winds with these thunderstorms, so that's the big potential that we could see with the strongest storms tonight. Maybe some large hail with the strongest storms as well, not much of a tornado threat. All right. Well, on to the highs for today. It's going to be another hot one out there, highs into the 90s, perhaps close to 100 in our south. But notice the cooler temperatures off towards the west and the northwest as that cold front starts to make its way through. We'll drop back into the 60s tonight with a few 50s off towards the west and northwest. Highs tomorrow, a little more pleasant for everybody. Highs in the 80s across the area for your Friday. And coolest temperatures will be in the southeast where there could be some lingering clouds and showers that last longer there. Tomorrow night down into the low and mid 60s for overnight lows. And then bumping up temperatures a little bit on Saturday. 80s and now some lower 90s start to return back into the forecast out west as the heat will begin to slowly build back in through the weekend into next week. So you see the cool down that's coming for Friday and Saturday. We're back to around 90 on Sunday and then well into the 90s on Monday and Tuesday. It's going to be a steamy or hot 4th of July holiday there. Tuesday still pretty hot, maybe a touch cooler on Wednesday. But the other thing you'll note there, as I mentioned before, we have pretty much nightly chances of thunderstorms. Not as good of a chance during the daytime hours, maybe early in the morning, but most of these will be at night, evening and overnight hours. And often on chances. Now, again, these are mostly 30 and 40% chances, so these are not guarantees by any means. But that when you go 30 to 40% chance, that means a 60 to 70% chance of remaining dry. But we are getting desperate for moisture, and so hopefully most of us will get at least a little something over the next 7 days or so. The way it usually plays out is some of us get too much rain and others completely miss out. Let's hope that's not the case, and let's hope it spreads evenly throughout the area over the next 7 days. There are some places that are very desperate for moisture, some more than others, after it's been very dry recently here. Let's look at the long-range forecast trends here. You see the cool down that's coming tomorrow and Saturday to begin the month of July, but the heat returning by the 4th and 5th of July. A small cool down for next Wednesday and Thursday, and then we're right back up well into the 90s for the end of next week. I have a little bit of extra time, so I want to show you a couple of the long-range forecast models real quick here. And this is the European model, and again, I'm just going to take you through them daily here. Here's that chance of storms tonight. The European model is not as aggressive for tonight as other models are. There's the next chance coming in Friday night into Saturday there. And then there's the next chance for Saturday night into Sunday morning right there. And again, like I said, these are just daily chances. It's hard to pinpoint the exact placement of the better chances of storms. There's another chance there Sunday night into Monday right there. Sunday night, Monday morning. Next round comes Monday night into Tuesday morning there. Another round Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. And then another round Wednesday night into Thursday morning there. So again, as you see, I have these nightly chances of rain and thunderstorms, mostly at night. Here's the GFS model. Again, there's tonight, pretty aggressive with this chance for the overnight hours tonight, lingering into tomorrow morning. Another round coming in late Saturday or Friday night into Saturday morning. Another round Saturday night into Sunday morning. It's not as good of a chance according to the GFS there. Another round Sunday night into Monday morning. That's a little more hopeful right there. Another round Monday night to Tuesday morning right there. And then another round Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Another round Wednesday night, Thursday. This model's not as aggressive right there with Wednesday night into Thursday, but then maybe another round Thursday night. We'll see here. So that's just kind of the thing I want to emphasize is this is a typical summer pattern where it's very difficult to predict the timing, the placement of these thunderstorms nightly, but at least we have chances in the forecast. That's kind of the most important thing. It's just that from day to day, this is typical summertime thunderstorms that are a little more unorganized than springtime thunderstorms where they usually come with cold fronts and low pressure systems and things like that, sometimes warm fronts. But these are more just kind of your storms that oftentimes develop over the Rockies and then push east during the overnight hours. So, all right, with that, I'm going to let you all go. I want to thank you all for watching on this Thursday morning. I'll see you all again on Friday to wrap up the work week and look ahead to a holiday weekend. Until then, take care and God bless. Bye.